Hey everybody, I'm doing some bird refill. I'm doing the Suet Log. So if anybody wants to watch me do the Suet Log and figure out how I do that, I'm gonna do it live. So I'm gonna try to do it anyway. I've got my one hand with the phone and the other hand I'm gonna be trying to do this. But I do have a camera mount in the garage where I'm gonna do the suet. So we'll take this stuff out to the bird feeder, and no one's watching, so might be doing this by myself, but that's okay because I'll still save the video and it'll be in the video library in case anybody has a question on how I do the suet. The first thing I'm going to do, put some food in the bird feeder. There we go. Some mealworms out. I need to get some water out here too. I got the suet log in the cages. So basically I need 3 suet cakes, one for each cage and one for the log. I drilled the holes in the log so that it will hold exactly 1 suet cake. There's usually a little bit left over. And you can see that. There we go. I don't know if anybody's watching or not, but that's okay. So we've got those. Put this out of the way. Start with the cages. But yeah, we went to Florida this past week. Visited my uncle. We went to Kennedy Space Center. We did all kinds of cool stuff. Went to Disney, Magic Kingdom for a day. That was something else. We took my daughter for the first time. We went kayaking. We did all kinds of fun things. We went to the beach in Cocoa Beach. Went to Ron John's surf shop, which was fun. So we did a lot of really neat things. So basically now, I've got my suet cake, I've got my suet log, and I will just start breaking it apart and shoving it in these holes. And that's what I do. So, and when it's warm, it pushes down pretty compact. Now when it's winter time, this gets they're a little more brittle and frozen, so they're a little harder to compact in there. But when it's warm out, like it is now, we get a pretty good compaction. nobody's watching still, so that's okay though. At least we're videoing. It's just a video every once in a while. Stay sharp. Get these packed in. I'll take the little crumbs. I'll put them in these little tiny holes. And the woodpeckers still get in there and get that. I'll rub them like that. Get in those little holes like that. And right now, I'll tell you, going through about every third day, I'm having to refill the suet log. Now the cages last longer. I think they like the log better. So right now we're looking at every third day. Last fall it was a lot less frequent, maybe once a week I would have to refill the log. But that was in the fall, so I don't know if they have different diets in the fall or have different dietary needs. Maybe they don't need as much protein because there's bugs and things like that they can eat. So that's very possible. The nice thing is I think wild birds, basically they'll just eat whatever they need. So if they don't need the protein and they have plenty of that, they'll get it from their wild sources like worms and bugs and things like that. And if they do need it, they'll come to the suet log and eat it. So there we go. So we got both of those. And I like to use these gloves. These are those nitrile gloves that you can buy I get them on Amazon or Walmart. Either one, they're both really good price. But these keep me from getting all this peanut butter stuff all over. But let me see if I can get the phone. Take this stuff back out, hang it up, and then I'll refill the water also. I like to try and do this stuff in the evening because I leave pretty early for work, and a lot of times I don't feel like doing all this stuff in the mornings. So try to do it in the evening. Sometimes I still have to refill the water. That's mainly because some of it will splash out during the night. Now, you probably can't see me right now, but nobody's watching anyway. There we go. I usually like to take, I know you can't see that, but I'll take these crumbs from the suet cake and just dump them in the tray there. Pigeons seem to really like that. So do the sparrows. Sparrows like it too. I'm gonna do some water refill here. I'm gonna turn on this light out here so maybe you can see me. There we go. So I used to use this. I've used this Folgers coffee container for probably 6 to 8 months. It's an old one I had laying around. Fill it up in my hose bib. It might take 2 or 1.5, usually about 1.5 of these Folgers coffee containers seem to fill it up. I need to get a container that's just big enough so I can make one trip. And I'm just going to fill it. I don't know if you can see. Just throw it all in up there. The birds get seeds and stuff in there. I think you can probably see that. They get seeds in there, and it'll stop up the fountain. So if you ever see water but the fountain's not running, there's probably been a seed get in there and stop it up. But I usually try to clean out that bird bath about every 2 or 3 days in the winter. Summertime, I'll probably clean it out every day to keep algae from growing. And so that's it. That's what I do. And I don't think anybody tuned in, but that's okay. I'm not even sure if maybe there was a glitch, maybe there wasn't. But that's so. Hope you all are. I'll make a note and on the channel so you can come back and watch it if you. Thank you all.